Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Portal Knights. And of course I say welcome back when this is the first episode of the series. I'm going to jump right into it. Well, actually before I jump right into it, I'm just going to say that this game is early access. So there's going to be a few bugs, not everything is going to be completely fleshed out. And yeah, I'll get into that more when we actually play the game. So, this is a game where, as you can see, I've already got a character named Garen, level 3 warrior. I've played 45 minutes of him. I don't really like the warrior class, which I'll explain in a bit. Varus, the level 16 ranger, 7 hours and 21 minutes. I do quite like the ranger class. I think, in my opinion, the ranger class might be the best, but we can again discuss that later. And Raz, level 2 mage, 56 minutes. So I've got these three characters that, as you can tell, as I've already said, I've put a little bit of time into. But I'm not going to be playing as any of these, just because, yeah, I'm going to be starting fresh on this file. So I don't know why I'm taking the time to show you this. But you can create 5 characters, which I'm not entirely sure why you would want to make 5. I mean, it kind of makes sense if you want to like play with friends that are on different levels or whatever. But still, if none of you have heard of this game, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But anyways, I'm going to create a character. It can be either male or female, obviously. But one of the things, well, also I need to select a class, either a warrior. The warrior wields swords and axes to defeat their enemies in melee combat. The warrior can also use mighty shouts to strengthen teammates and weaken foes. The warrior's primary attribute is strength, which increases health and melee damage. Ranger. The ranger uses a bow to defeat enemies from afar. They can also lob bombs to destroy blocks and foes alike. The ranger's primary attribute is agility, which increases movement speed and range damage. The mage uses magic wands and staves to defeat, which, I don't know, is that supposed to be staves? I don't remember. I think that's something different. Anyways, and staves to defeat their enemies, as well as having access to a variety of powerful spells. The mage's primary attribute is intelligence, which increases mana and spell damage. So, you can choose either of these 3, but I will get into the reason why I don't think there's actually that big of a difference between the 3 when you actually get into the game. I'll explain that in a moment, but I'm going to choose the mage for now, because I've played so much of the hunter already, and I already know the warrior is not very good, which again I'll explain later. So let's see. For male and female, I'm going to choose male for right now, but again, like a lot of things in this game, it doesn't really matter which choice you make, because as you go here, your hairstyle choices are, I'm pretty sure, I'll double check right now, I'm pretty sure they're the same no matter which character you are, and then of course you can change all your beard and facial hair and stuff, which for whatever reason, I mean, I have facial hair, probably closer to this, that's probably the closest thing to my own facial hair, but I never really actually like putting facial hair on my characters that much. But anyways, if I go to female, it's the same options, which personally I think is kind of cool. It'd be nice if maybe they give a bit more diversity to maybe a few more specifically, you know, like stereotypical female, but I don't know. Anyways, type of hair or whatever. And then women can wear beards and mustaches and stuff, which is pretty cool. And they do give you a pretty good range of hair color and stuff, which I like. Because I always want blue hair, but for some reason I don't think this blue is quite the blue I'm looking for. I would probably prefer a slightly darker blue, but that's just me. So I'm just going to go with dark hair, but I'm also going to stick with a dude, even though, again, it doesn't really matter because you can change their appearance either way. And I'll stick with this hair for now, I guess. And then you can change their ears, which unfortunately doesn't include a pointy elf ear. But you can, you know, give them bigger ears and earrings and stuff. But I'm just going to stick with normal ear. And then you can change their skin color, which it'd be nice if you could have like blue skin or something. That'd be cool. And then the eye shape, again, you can make them more feminine eyes or regular dude eyes and angry eyes and serpent eyes, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't really matter too much what eyes you go for. I think I'm gonna go for those. And then the eye color. I think it's so cool that this is the 6th eye color that's like that they have this kind of eye color, and that's just the only one that looks that creepy. I'm gonna go Blue Eyes just because for whatever reason I like having blue on my character as much as I can. And then the different mouths. I don't think I really took that much time to look at all these mouths. But again, I'm just gonna stick with the normal basic one. And then you only have 2 options for voices. Actually I can't hear it. But I don't know, maybe I did something wrong, but yeah, they basically voice 1 for a dude and voice 2 for a girl, but they both sound pretty similar. There's only a little bit of a difference in their tone or pitch or whatever. And as you might have noticed from my other 3 characters, I like to name these characters after League of Legends characters, champions, I suppose. But for this one, since it is my own Let's Play and whatnot, I'm gonna say Patrick 8A, because why not? Patrick 8A, level 0 mage. Now, you can play multiplayer on a local network or with friends, but you can't do a public, or, because, yeah, it's local, public, or friends, private, but you can't do, like, a public game with just anyone. Like, it has to be, oops, hold on, go back. Okay, yeah, it's private play alone, friends can join me, or local public, anyone in the local network. So you can't really do like a public online with people you don't know type of thing, which sort of bugs me. But again, it's early access, so I don't want to judge it too harshly. But they should probably do something about that. For right now, I'm going to play private. So there's you can make different worlds or universes. You only have 3 worlds, which makes sense. You really wouldn't need more than 1 or 2. But Universe 1, I have made some progress, about halfway or so. And then Universe 2, I was just testing something, which I could probably delete Universe 2, but I'm gonna make a new universe. Universe 3, yay. That was really fast, made that universe. And now we're finally getting into the game, sort of. Here's a little intro thing. In the forgotten days, the world was peaceful and whole. But the fracture arrived and tore the realm apart. Alright, this is gonna take a little bit of time. Now, the only connection between disparate lands are the ancient portals. And they are guarded by covetous fiends who thrive in the darkness. In the light, there's plenty of enemies in the daytime. I don't know why it's always about the darkness. The world awaits heroes who will restore light to the portals and reunite the peaceful realm, which really technically could just give monsters a good way to get around and destroy people and stuff. Wait for it. There we go, we're going through the nether sphere or whatever. Peaceful Hills, level 1. New location. And what you might immediately surmise, if that's the right word, is, oh yeah, the quest was looking around using your mouse, and that's what I'm doing. This game is sort of reminiscent of Minecraft and all those other voxel box type games and stuff. And in the top left over here, you can see that it says the move around using the WASD controls and use spacebar to jump. Very basic quests. And open the backpack pressing B and move the minor healing potion into your action bar. That's a quest. Use the middle mouse button to switch between first and third person mode, which I actually think is a really cool thing. Attack an enemy with my weapon. Who do I want to attack first? I'll attack this guy down here. So the thing about this game, or the combat in this game, is when you click on them, or I guess when you click near them, it'll lock onto them, and then you can't move while you're attacking, which means that you need to press space to dodge out of the way of their attacks pretty frequently. Which is why having range is very useful against enemies. Like, not even just these enemies. There are a few, like 1 or 2, where the range isn't quite as necessary, but the range is pretty useful. What was I going to say? As a melee character, as the warrior, having to get up close with your sword is not very ideal, especially for, you know, that flying parrot up there, because you can only swing horizontally in front of you. So yeah, the melee warrior is not very well suited for the combat in this game, which they're supposed to be more tanky so that they can survive and all that. But my tank, my character that I was using was not very tanky. So I think either they need to make it more tanky or more powerful so that they don't have to stay in combat for as long, or both. Considering that they don't have the advantage of range. So, anyways. So now my basics quests is just complete the remaining quests. Here I need to craft 2 blue portal stones and place the 4 blue portal stones in the empty slots of this portal. Now right now I don't have any portal stones, and actually because this game is early access and whatnot, since I got it now, it is like $12 right now on Steam. It might be off sale and cost $15 or whatever. But because it's early access, I got the Pioneer Cape. So yeah, I've got a cape. And you can see these orangey lights at the top are what do we call it? Telling you that there's quests in here. So here, repair the broken workbench by crafting its upgrade, which I need 4 wood logs for. And then craft some apprentice robes at the workbench. Right now I don't have enough for that. Now, of course, you can use like a pickaxe or something to like a pickaxe or something to mine stuff, or you can actually just use whatever kind of attack you have, which I think is kind of cool. Especially because if you don't have like a pickaxe or anything, obviously for dirt, you can only left click to build it, and right click doesn't mine or anything like Minecraft, where there's sort of like a place down and pick up type of option, which I think they should probably fix. But if you use water in your inventory at the time or whatever, then you can pick up wood like that. Basically anything that you're not putting down is sort of your harvest thing, and then if you use a pickaxe it'll go faster or whatever. But anyways, I'm pretty sure that's more than 4. Yeah, that's 16. So I can upgrade my workbench. And huzzah! And now let's see if I can craft any apprentice robes. I cannot, because I need cotton cloth, which means I need to go mine some cotton. Which actually, hold on, before I go back out there. Let's see, tools. Okay, so a stone pickaxe. I just need some stone blocks, which I know that there's some stone up here, yeah. I don't think I needed very many, but hold on, let me double check because I can see here as well. 4. I need 4 stone blocks. And then also, as you might have noticed, I prefer to use first person when I'm mining, and then third person when I'm fighting or walking around. I'll change every now and then between the two, but for the most part that's what I usually do, and I feel like that's probably the most effective way to go about it. Alright, and then even if you move all this stuff out of your inventory, which I don't need any tree seeds, because I never run out of wood, basically. I have an abundance of wood in my other characters. But anyways, so we got the pickaxe, the wand, dirt block in case I need to place anything down, and my portal shard. But yeah, now that I've got a pickaxe, it'll be a bit faster to mine this stuff. And what's cool about the come on, there you go. The alabaster bush seed, I guess, is that, well, the alabaster bush is that it drops berries, which you can combine with the water that you're picking up to make potions and stuff for healing, which is useful. And also, one thing I should probably mention is that this whole world, this whole level is randomly, procedurally generated for every new world and all that. So in that sense, it's sort of like Minecraft, where everything's all randomly generated, and even if you sort of like watch my map as I'm playing and figure out where to go and stuff, and by the time, if you ever play it on your own, then it's not going to help you very much because everything will be different. Although there are generally, the common sort of themes that will show up. Like this house, for instance, I'm pretty sure this house is just a set structure that that is built, and as you can tell, it's kind of broken up. But anyways, let's see. I've got 25 cotton. So to make cotton cloth, it takes 4 of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I forgot how much it takes. So need 1 for that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. I actually only needed as much as I got. And then I'll craft the robes. Alright, let's see. Come on. I don't even know how long this video is right now. Probably should have paid more attention to that. Alright, and then V, I didn't actually need to close my inventory. Let's equip the hood, and the robes, and the leggings, and the gloves. Unfortunately, there's no like set bonus for using all of the same set or whatever. Okay, let's see. And then the blue portal stone. Yeah, I only had like 4 shards, and it takes 2 to make a stone. So yeah. Let's see. And then also, if I go back to the armor, you can see the apprentice stuff gives me 15 mana, 25 health, 25 mana, 5% spell damage resistance, which not a lot of enemies this early use much spells or whatever. But then you can also make the scout stuff. Mechanic, 1% chance to restore 2% durability when inflicting damage, which is kind of cool. And then, you know, that's like for the ranger class, and then the squire, obviously, it's for the melee type. And they all use cotton cloth as the first material, which I think is kind of cool, but, you know, would have made more sense if this was, like, made of stone or leather or whatever. But, yeah, as a wizard, I can make all 3 sets. And with weapons, I can make a sword, a bow, or an electric wand. I can't make any skills yet. I can make some potions with, like I said, berries and water. Just make a few. I never really use torches because you never really go down any caves in this game. And any caves that are spawned are usually just like a hole in the world, and there's not really anything specific to do in there. So I really don't use torches very often, which kind of makes me sad. But anyways, I would like to make a few sharpening stones, because those restore the durability to the current active item, so that helps you, like, you know, fix your pickaxe or something before it breaks. And then there's the crafting stations and furniture. Obviously, I've already got a workbench, but then I'll need an anvil, which requires copper ore, a treasure chest, which needs copper ore, the furnace, which needs more stone blocks, and then an altar, which needs more copper ore. And then, of course, you can make, you know, a bed, stool, door, fence, wooden window frame, and all that. You can make straw blocks and refined wood blocks in order to fix this house, which actually just said in the quest on the side, it says place 5 refined wood blocks. I've got 15, and start fixing your house. So let's climb up here, and oh, oops, that was that's my window. Okay, and come on, pick it up. There we go. So let's place that here. I'm gonna try to fix this place up, but I'm not gonna completely rebuild it at the moment. Which I actually like that when you place a block under you, it just lifts you up. It doesn't like stop you from building underneath you, which can be useful at times. Oh, right, there we go. There we go. And then of course I need to rebuild that window to fix that side. And any other refined wood blocks that I could place to fix it up? No, I think now I just need, let me fix that. I think then the door would go right there. But anyways, I just need the hay. Did I pick any up? I did not. Anyways, I need to double check how long this video is, real quick. Yeah, it's about 20 minutes. So, this is hay, by the way. Just get a little bit of that real quick, since I got 1 wheat, and I said hay, but I meant wheat, which turns into straw for whatever reason. And 1 wheat will give you 2 straw blocks for whatever reason. And then you can just start fixing that up there. Again, there's only 2 blocks, but as you can see, there's still another questy type thing over there and over there. Well, that's just the portal. And you know what? Real quick, I know this is going to be a slightly long video, which I mean 20 minutes is sort of long, but also sort of not that long for my videos. In here, the quest that it gives you is just to mine some stone, because you can mine through here and sort of build a little doorway for yourself, and then break open this treasure chest type thing, and you get raw electro quartz, minor healing potion, 2 cotton, and 3 blue portal stone shard things. And then in here, this is sort of like a dungeon, pretty similar to a dungeon. I'm just gonna fall right down here because there's no fall damage, which is pretty nice. And instead of just opening the door, I'm gonna break the door down, and then gonna fight this fallen soldier. Which you gotta use your dodge effectively to evade him and give yourself time to attack. There we go. Oops, almost broke that light. Got some bones. Let's break down that door with my magic. Cool. And then venom maggot. Alright. Then I break open my treasure chest and claim my loot. And what just happened? Oh no. The game is crashing. Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching my first episode of Portal Knights, and the game crashed, which has not happened to me before, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, I think I might know what happened. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.